Hey everybody, my name is Amber Parkinson. I'm the fitness manager here at the Riverplex. I just wanted to give a really quick, well, probably not very quick, I'm going to be honest, overview of group exercise and what that looks like here for those of you that are new, as well as those of you that maybe have been coming for a long time and just need a little redirection. Maybe you've hit a plateau, or maybe you're just getting bored and you just want to change it up. And so all this information hopefully is going to help you understand how to put together an exercise regimen no matter what stage of your fitness journey that you're on. So first and foremost, our group exercise classes are really just meant for you guys to just be able to walk into a class and be told exactly what to do and know that you're going to walk out with a very safe and effective exercise routine and regimen that is going to push you beyond what maybe you might be able to do on your own. A lot of times, if you're, one that's going to come in and, maybe do the treadmill and elliptical, and you're not able to push yourself out of that comfort zone, a lot of times in a group exercise class, just with having the other people around you that are pushing themselves, having the instructor being able to encourage you to push yourself, you're able to go beyond the limit that you maybe have set for yourself when you're just doing it on your own. So our group exercise classes, we either have land classes or water, and then we also have classes that OSF offers, which are included in your membership as well. So feel free to take advantage of everything that we have here. OSF has their own schedule, so I'm not really going to be going over those classes, but I will touch on some of the land and water classes that we offer. Know that we have two different managers that are over both of those programs. So I am over the land classes, everything that is spin, as well as in our upstairs studio and members gym. And then we also have our aquatics coordinator that is over everything in the pool. So starting off, just know that all of our land classes, those outside of our yoga classes, have every quarter what's called a launch. And a launch means whenever you hear the word that we're going to have group exercise launches, that's when Les Mills has, or our work format, has new music and new choreography that's released. And we always, when we do a launch, we always have multiple instructors teaching. We'll have some like snacks and water, some prizes that we give away. And that's just a really great time if you have never tried a class to jump on and try it out, because everyone's kind of in the same boat. No one's seen that choreography, so especially if it's like a dance class or step or body attack and you're just like, I feel like I'm going to be fumbling all over, everyone else is too. So just that is a really great way to get started into a group exercise program. And we always have those launches in January, April, July, and October. Okay? So I'll start off with the land classes first. We break them up into different segments, and some of them are 30 minutes, some of them are 45, and some are a full 60 minutes. And those will all be noted on our schedule. If for some reason a normal 60-minute class is 45 minutes or a normal 45-minute class is 60 minutes, if it's outside of the norm, you'll see a little symbol that has like a time in it. And that just means that it's a little bit different than what is on our class description list. Our class descriptions are all on our website. You can also get a printed copy at the front desk as well. So I'll just go through what would normally be labeled as like cardio classes. Body attack, that one is one to where you're gonna have a lot of agility. It's very athletic. You'll see burpees and running. Body combat is more martial arts inspired, so you'll see a lot of punches and kicks. Body step, it does have a step that you're using, and you're going to be going up and down on that a lot. It's not like the 1980s step to where we're going to bring out the leotards and the sweatbands. This is a really tough step class. So you'll see burpees in this one as well. And you're gonna be using hand weights while you're jumping across the step. I mean, it's really a very different class than what you might have seen in 2 decades ago. RPM, that is in our spin studio, and that is normally a 45-minute class. Typically, there are some classes that are noted on our schedule that are 60 minutes for RPM. The previous classes, Body Attack, Body Combat, Body Step, those are all normally 60 minutes as well. Shabam is a dance class, so that one is a 45-minute dance class, and that one's going to have mostly pop and hip-hop music with some Latin flair maybe mixed in there as well. And so that one is one to where the instructor wears a microphone, and it's kind of supposed to be like a dance or club type feel while you're doing it to choreographed songs. Work, that one is one to where the instructor does not wear a microphone and may just use like their hands to direct you, and that one is one to where it's a 60-minute class, and they are really just using songs that you have heard on the radio that are current right now. So that one's a little bit different from Shabam in that you might be a little bit more familiar with the music because they don't necessarily do throwbacks in work. It's more just the current music on the radio. Some of our resistance classes, Body Pump is a 60-minute class. That one is one to where you will work every single muscle group in your body, including your heart, because there is some parts to where it's moving fast, so you'll notice your heart rate lifted. And this is a high repetition, low weight. So the first time you take this class, make sure you go really low weight and ask the instructor to help get you set up, because there's a little bit of setup for this. And you will definitely make sure that you work every muscle group in your body. Core body strength, we only offer this one time a week, but this is one to where if you need a little bit lower impact, or you like it to where you have a little bit lower music level, and it's a freestyle class, so it'll change very much from week to week, then this is the class for you. CX Works, this is a 30-minute class that's focused more on the core. So you're going to work everything from your shoulders down to your hips, and we recommend making sure that you're only doing this the CX Works class. Make sure that if you're going to do it on the same day as Body Pump, that you do it after Body Pump and not beforehand. Our HIIT classes, grit and sprint are included in our HIIT classes. HIIT means high intensity interval training, and we have 3 formats for grit: cardio, plyo, and strength. All 3 of those are 30 minutes, and cardio is going to be just using your body weight, a lot of running, jumping, and crit, plyo, that one's going to be using the steps, so very much like body step but at a higher intensity. And then we have grit strength, which will be using your bars and plates, and that one you'll be getting a little bit of resistance training in it as well. Sprint is on the bike, so that's a 30-minute HIIT class on the bike. If you go to RPM, you'll notice it's an interval class. So it's almost like taking those interval tracks, the high peak tracks, and smashing them together and only doing them back to back during a 30-minute class. Our mind body classes, we have Body Flow, which is our Les Mills class. That one's 60 minutes, and that one's going to have a little bit higher volume in music. The instructor will wear a microphone, and you are moving with your breath, but it is to the music as well. So if you are one to where you are more musically inclined and you like some pop music playing, but you still want to try a mind body class, you might want to try Body Flow. And then if you're one to where you like a more traditional yoga style, then we have a couple different yoga formats to choose from. We do have beginners yoga, intermediate yoga, and then we have ones that are just labeled yoga. But know that if you are a beginner, feel free to go to any of those yoga classes. Just let the instructor know before class that you're new and you maybe haven't ever tried yoga before, or maybe you have some modifications you may need because you have knee injury or back. Just let them know beforehand, and they will make sure that you are good to go throughout class. We also have a Pilates class, and that one we offer 2 times a week, and that's a traditional Pilates class. So any of those classes, our instructors are always there early. Make sure to go there before class, introduce yourself, let them know of anything that maybe you are fearful of in class, or you have something that you would love the instructor to be mindful of while they're teaching, so that way they can throw out modifications specifically for who is in their class that day. Okay, so those are the formats. Now we have made these schedules of, let's say you're an early morning workout person, daytime or evening. These templates are just meant for you to have an idea of where to jump off from if you're starting off, or maybe you want to switch it up. We have 3 different timetables. So this one is low intensity and low impact. Please know that just because something says low impact, it doesn't have to be low intensity. You can still do something that's low impact, like a spin class, and for sprint, it's still high intensity. So if you are one that you can't do something on your knees because it hurts your knees too much, just know that you can still get that intensity as well. So we have a low intensity, low impact, we have a high intensity, low impact, and a high intensity, high impact, okay? Some of these timetables, actually all of them, have some of the same classes throughout, because just know that you can always dial it down on impact and intensity in some of these classes and be getting the same workout but more tailored for what you're looking for or what your body needs. Okay, these also are 7 days a week, and we have 1 rest day built in for each of these. Don't feel like you have to start off there, okay? The best way to start off is start off with 1 to 2 workouts a week, and then add as you feel comfortable. We have a Smart Start program here at the Riverplex, and what that means is that there are some classes to where most of the classes you'll try the first 4 tracks of the class. If that's all you can handle, then stop there. Pack up your stuff and just leave. The instructors are totally cool with this. No one else is going to question what's going on. We have this happen all the time, okay? So you'll do the first 4 tracks, and then see how your body feels that day, the day after, and then add 1 track at a time until you're able to do the full class. Then once you're able to do the full class, note how your body feels, especially in something like body pump. If there's any muscle groups that you feel like, oh, I feel like I hit this way too hard, I maybe need to go down on weight, or I'm not sore at all, I could possibly go up a little bit. And then once you've gotten the full class, you've been able to attend the full class, then you can add more classes in the week. Okay? All of these are just meant to be a guide, so just try out a couple of classes and go from there. We really highly recommend including body pump in your regimen, because that will mean that you're building strength, and whenever you're adding muscle to your body, you're burning more calories at rest. So whether you are wanting to lose weight or whether you're wanting to tone up, body pump is just going to be beneficial for you no matter what, okay? Male, female, across the board. Then for our water classes, which we have some of these included in our timetables as well, we have several of those offered all across the board. We have ones in the lazy river, some in the class section of the to the side of the lap pool, and then some in our warm water therapy pool. All of these are going to be considered low impact just because the water takes the impact off of your joints. Some of them are going to be higher intensity, and some of them are going to be lower intensity. So just try them out. It'll depend on the instructor teaching, since those are freestyle formats, except for there's one class in there that's Aqua Zumba, so that one might look the same across both instructors that teach. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to email. We have, my email is Parkinson, Parkinson @peoriaparks.org. I would love to help get you started if you have any questions on where should I even begin. I'm not really sure. I'm really nervous about getting started, or I've hit a plateau and I really don't know where to go from here. We want to help you reach your goals. Okay, that's our ultimate goal here, is we want to help you reach your fitness goals. So I hope this has been helpful. Please stop at the front desk or the sales desk, or email me if we have any questions, and I look forward to seeing you in classes soon.